Hi, this is Christian, and welcome back to the 5th season of NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news. Coming your way, the Hall of Fame game predictions. The wait is finally over, and we have the Hall of Fame game at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton, Ohio, between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. Now, both teams last season in 2015 had Super Bowl aspirations but fell short as the Colts missed the playoffs and the Packers fell to the Arizona Cardinals in an overtime classic at Phoenix. And now we have the Packers, who are trying to get back to the Super Bowl even though they have some tough competition in the Panthers, Seahawks, among others. But they have some receivers who are likely to step up, as Jordy Nelson will be returning from an ACL tear, even though he probably won't play in this game, I would assume. And they also have Ty Montgomery, who hasn't even been cleared to practice yet. But they have some other rookie receivers, like Trevor Davis, who is looking to make an impact and maybe get a slot receiver spot. They also have Devontae Adams, Jeff Janis, and Jared Abbrederis, who are trying to make the roster, so it'll be interesting to see the Packers receivers after struggling mightily last season, as the Packers couldn't really get anything going midway through the season and ultimately falling short of Super Bowl expectations. The Colts, on the other hand, well, they couldn't even make the playoffs as Andrew Luck was injured for the majority of the season, and the Colts receivers were left in the dust. Sure, Frank Gore almost had an 1,000-yard season, but he's getting a little bit older and they'd like to spread the ball around to their receivers more. T.Y. Hilton and Dante Moncrief will be a dangerous duo. And don't forget about their rookie from last year, Philip Dorsett, and he'll be in his second year and looking to make some plays for your fantasy team this year. Overall, it should be a pretty solid game, as I'm just happy that we have football, but ultimately, I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts to win the Hall of Fame game. For the Christian's Crew Team of the Week, the spotlight goes on the AFC South representative, the Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, the Jacksonville Jaguars have been in the basement of the AFC South for years, it seems, but it seems like they have a really good team this year. They have their starting quarterback, Blake Bortles, which is really starting to play really well. They have a dynamic duo of receivers in Allen Robinson and Allen Hurns, and don't forget about their starting running back, Chris Ivory from the Jets last year had an 1,000-yard season, and they have TJ Yeldon as well, who they'll get some carries. So the Jags look like a pretty dominant force that could win the AFC South. The player of the week is Indianapolis Colts quarterback Andrew Luck. Now, after having a rough 2015 season, only playing in 7 games and then eventually put on injured reserve, the Colts quarterback would love to get back to the playoffs and make a push at the Super Bowl. The Texans, though, along with the Jags and Titans, are making a push to win the division as well with all improved rosters. So the Colts have an uphill battle, but if anyone can do it, well, it's the Colts star with Luck on their side.